TBR Football has been informed that Tottenham Hotspur have been left surprised by Morgan Gibbs White signing a new contract with Nottingham Forest, but fully respect his decision. Nottingham Forest and Gibbs White stunned many on Saturday evening by announcing that he had signed a new contract until 2028. Evangelos Marinakis successfully intervened in his captain's move to North London by convincing him to remain at the City Ground instead. Initially, Gibbs White told Marinakis he wanted to join Tottenham. However, the Forest owner has spent the past fortnight attempting to talk to him about his plans for Forest's next term. His talks have now proved successful, with the 25-year-old snubbing Spurs' interest to commit his future to Nuno Espirito Santo's team. Tottenham Hotspur are ready to move on very quickly from Morgan Gibbs White after missing out on the midfielder. Graham Bailey, chief correspondent at TBR Football, has been told. Over 2 weeks have passed since Tottenham triggered Morgan Gibbs White's release clause, a time in which many of their rivals have signed some of their top targets. TBR Football understands that Tottenham remain confident of signing Gibbs White, but now they will need to start looking elsewhere. Bailey told TBR Football, "I'm told that whilst Evangelos Marinakis was angry with Tottenham Hotspur, he was quick to sit down with Morgan Gibbs White. He was very clear about what he wanted. Over the past 2 weeks, he has been offering him a deal that has now convinced him to stay. Tottenham were confident and they hope that Gibbs White would still come. It is a blow to Spurs' plans, but they will move on very quickly." On Saturday, Spurs' 2-2 draw with Wycombe Wanderers and a goalless draw against Luton Town highlighted their need for a creator. Thomas Frank is currently without James Maddison and Dejan Kulusevski, who are both continuing to recover from injuries, although the former has now returned to training. The North London club created just 3 big chances against the 2 League One sides, in what was a rather uninspiring pre-season doubleheader. Tottenham hold talks with Morgan Gibbs White alternatives. Tottenham have already held talks with other options over recent weeks and could suddenly spring into life, especially given how Johan Lang often operates. RB Leipzig's Xavi Simons and James McAtee from Manchester City are among the players they have discussed over recent weeks. View tweet: "They have held talks with other players in recent weeks, the likes of Xavi Simons and James McAtee to name the 2. There are options for them and they will move on, and they need to," added Bailey. Missing out on Gibbs White is no doubt a blow for Tottenham, but the North London club are ready to move on. But they will need to act quickly, having seen Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool all get the bulk of their business done already.